What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG. Back with some Edison gameplay. We have Moses on the right playing Lightsworns. He's new to locals, at least this is the first time I've seen him. And then we have Martin on the left playing Hero Beat. So should be a pretty fun matchup. I would say Lightsworns, once they get going, can be very explosive. And then Martin's more of a control, like not control, but like controlled aggression, I would say. But Moses has a really good start. Solar recharge into charge. Get Lumina, the best Lightsworn in the deck, or one of the best. And then he will summon Lumina, pitch, and he has the Gareth in hand. Super good. Mill 3, Mill 2, no Lightsworns in the Gareth effect. But that's okay. We've got the engine rolling. We have 3 of 4 names in graveyard, and then we have 2 unique names on board. So we're kind of there. Only way for Martin to get his life points is by killing these monsters. So essentially, we do have the monsters we need to bring out our boy JD. Heavy Storm will eat Bottomless and Torrential. I feel like the double set was a little unnecessary just because both those cards pretty redundant. We could save Bottomless for, say, JD later, unless he was afraid of getting like MST'd. But honestly, like, just set Torrential, pass, and then if Moses extends like this, then we can Torrential. If he Heavy Storms, it's okay, it's a 1-for-1. So he's gonna attack with Gareth, take 50 damage, and then Snowman Eater is gonna pop a card. The only card he can pop is himself, because Arcus makes it so that Lightsworns can't be targeted, and since this is a target effect, none of these guys can be affected. So we'll take 12 and 1,000, putting us to 58. We're gonna mill a bunch of cards. So 1, 2, 3, Special Wolf, 1, 2, draw a card. That was pretty sick. This is a very large board. DD Warrior Lady, attack Arcus. I think the attack should have been on Lumina, because Lumina can just bring Arcus back, and he's really okay with that. Like, he's got to pay a card to get a card, but still, Lumina kind of keeps recurring cards over and over. He may not even want to bring the Arcus back out. He might opt for, say, Lila. Start clearing the back row. We'll see. Arcus is a really good defender against deep prisons, so he may opt for that. Oh, we're doing, I think. We got more than half our deck in there. Okay, pitch Threatening Roar. Get Lila. And we're gonna fish to his deep prison. Yeah. Unfortunate, non-chainable. Top deck. Or Plague. And that should be the game. Mistborn's gonna come down, and then those guys are big enough to bring him down to 0. Yeah, GG. Unless he has Gores. It's very possible. 1850 to 2100, 25. Edge. Alright, game 2. At least this time Martin gets to start. Maybe he can stop the milling before it starts. Hopefully. Ooh, Gareth hits the Bottomless. So we could have saved this bottomless, because Gareth does not mill. He's essentially just a name by himself. And we could have maybe dealt with him with a like alias. But you know, using bottomless on him is not the worst because it gets rid of a name, I guess. Gemini Lancer, right? Gemini Lancer? I was calling him like Gishki Lancer the other day. Not the other day, like a while ago. But I think it's Gemini Lancer. I think he has piercing, and then he's just an 1800 body with the Gemini capability, Gemini Spark compatibility. Yeah, he's like looking at his cards, a bunch of deep prisons, Arcus blocks all that. Okay, so we go. Looks to be a Lila. Lila can pick off one of those back rows. Yeah, so Lightsworn monsters cannot be targeted. Say Lumina pitches a card, he can't pitch a card to special a Lightsworn grave because it targets. So we go Lila. Any response to her summon. Bottomless will work, it does not target. Bottomless is like, say if you go Rescue Cat into double Airbellum, you activate Bottomless, it'll kill both Airbellums. If you go Return from a different dimension, it'll kill every single 1500 plus monster. Usually we use that card to just get, you know, 1-for-1. That's why it's a little confusing. But Bottomless effectively goes past Arcus. It does not target. These are the type of things that you kind of learn over time playing Edison. And as you kind of pick those like nuances up, you slowly get better as a player. So 19 will beat over that. Swing for 18. Oh. And we pass to Moses. So he has what? Arcus? Just Arcus. So he's a little short, a little behind on the names. We need 3 more names to get there. But this is a good start. Lumina, activate effect, pitch plague, get Arcus. Okay, this will get our engines going. We might just go to end phase. 1, 2, 3. Special Wolf. 1 and 2. Okay. So now we have what? 1. Still just 3 names existing. Stack Arcus. We need to clear this Lumina off board. Okay, so he goes Lightning Vortex. Pitch Nobleman across out. He doesn't see himself using it anytime soon. He avoids combat just in case there's like an Honest in hand, and it like he doesn't want to lose one of his cards. And then hopefully the cards in the back is Starlight Road, because here comes the boy JD. Pay 1,000. Do we have the road? Here it is. Let's go. Starlight Road. And that should be the game. That's too much attack power on board. The only way he can stop this is, oh, yep, the Gores. So he's gonna have to play through this. We go Lancer for 18. Alias for 19. He has to drop the Gores. Okay. Stardust kills the token. Oh, he had one more attack right here. Yeah, he miscalculated. He could have attacked with this. It was 1 attack, 2 attacks, drop Gores, Stardust kills token, Gemini Spark on the other one, and then Alias. So he kind of just miscounted right there. But anyways, game 3, Moses will start. Game 3s are the most exciting. games in my opinion. It's the most fun. A lot on the line. All the marbles. No one made a cross out. Okay, hits Necro Gardener. So luckily for Moses, it hits the not flip monster. Takes a hit for the team. At least Martin will have to deal with Moses manipulating his attacks. At the very least, attack for 18. And we'll pass. So we do. I see a card trooper. Card trooper would be a pretty good way to deal with this Stratos. Goes over 100, mills 3 cards. Okay, but he decides to summon Lila. Maybe he has an honest hand. Is what I'm guessing. Because you usually want that to pop a card, but he'll just mill 3. He could be just like bluffing Lila too. He's like, oh, if you attack, then you know your stuff's gonna get blown up. But Martin just, he's gonna test the waters. If it goes down, most likely not an honest. Takes 100, takes 19. Cool. We got Lightning Praising Mirror, set Gemini Spark. Dang, he has all the spell of Trap Destruction. He's got Gemini Spark, pop the Heavy Storm, and then he's got to draw 1. He could have just not drawn 1 because he loses an alias in the process. Would I have done that? Would I have sacrificed my alias? I don't know. I'd be tempted to, but I think I would like the body there. Just because I have him at 42 and I want to kill him as soon as possible. Gaining the extra card might not quite do it. When I've already like kind of established the board. But he's gonna get Ocean. Normal summon, kill this trooper, and if we can keep him alive for another turn, that'd be fantastic. Okay, take 11. It's got a deep prison. Nice. Oh, okay. I don't see. He's not long for this world. Goodbye, Ocean. It was nice knowing you, pal. 350. Good draw. We've got a Road. Miracle Fusion. Bring out our boy. Absolute Zero. Absolute monster of a card. And we'll attack. So we'll do 650. Cool, set 3, pass. So there is a Road in there. Moses's job is to pick off that Road. Because he probably has enough names for that JD. He just needs to clear the way for him. I'll go normal summon Lila. He's got a 33.33 chance of hitting it. And he hits it. Oh my lord. Dang. Okay. That's unfortunate. So we got Gareth, Lila, like Celestia, Wolf in there or something. Yeah. I mean, the Zero is going to wipe the JD, but sometimes we got to do what we got to do. No choice. The likelihood of being a second Starlight Road is very low. Okay, JD. We will pay 1,000 and the whole board will be wiped. So it clears a Noble Mana crossout and set Miracle Fusion. That Miracle Fusion probably should have stayed in hand just in case things go bad. Yeah. It would have made the Lila a 50-50 on the hit, but the card's too valuable to set like that. And then he does a Torrential on Aaron. This Torrential is pretty preemptive. I think he could have milked it for a little bit more. It's because like you have 75, 50 life points. That's a lot of time. That's like 3 or 4 turns of time. And if Moses decides to push a little further, then you can get more cards. You don't have to, you know, shotgun it. Because essentially, Aaron, all it is a mill 3, attack for 1600. It's not going to do that much. So if he decides to extend with like a Lila or Gareth or something, then we can get some more cards out of him. That's at least how I see it. You got to use your life points as a resource as well. You know, just because someone summons something doesn't mean you have to activate your, you know, chainable destroy something when summoned. You want to get as much value from that card. It's very powerful in that sense. Being able to wipe more than one card. Yeah. So like say he goes next turn, does this whole play, special Lila with the air, and he's looking for like damage because I think he has like both JDs in grave. Then you can torrential, and then you can find your way back into the game with maybe that future fusion resolving. But if Moses does this right, he's got to clear the threat, which is future fusion. The unknown is like we just don't think about it just because, yeah, we don't worry about that. The threat's already right there. It's a future fusion. Unless you plan on gaming him within a turn, then yeah, hit the face down. But if you're planning on say a longer game, then you gotta pop the 0. So I think he's debating on a plague. I feel like he's a little bit scared that his Lumina is gonna die to potentially a 0 is the only way, because that'll be 2500 attack over 1000, and then he also has no red Necrogorna as well. So he's gonna go for the safer play, make Android. Okay. And then end phase, mill 3, get a wolf, gain 600. So he's in a very strong position. More draws, sets, passes. So we got engrave. At least I think both JDs are down there. So more often than not, Lightsworns are killing you with not JD. They're just killing you with wolves, celestias, and you know, Lilas. So he's gonna take the 21, deep prison the android, and now his life points are getting kind of low. Set 1 card. This Lila can be activated again since it timed it. Yeah. So it takes a turn for it to go back up, like to restand. But yeah, this will do a bunch of damage. Not enough to finish him, but that will be the GG. I think this is like a light imprisoning mirror, so he was drawing dead, and then he found the faster clock inside Gore's because both Lilas were clearing the way. He doesn't really want to mill out anyways, so the way to turn off Lightsworns using their mill is to just, you know, clear them off the board. You know, you can get creative by tribute summoning them. You can even like tribute summon, I don't know, face down Celestia or something. That way you can just preserve your cards, because if these cards run out, obviously you're gonna die. deck out is a real thing in Lightsworns. But yeah, game 3, Moses takes it. Got some new blood at locals. Always happy to see new players. The more the merrier. And then yeah, if you guys like these videos, make sure to subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.